Oh man, if y'all knew the day or the weekend that I've had, it's been a whirlwind. You guys know my weekends are really dedicated to these bikes. 'Cause this is really the most time that I have to work on them and ride and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't get a chance to do any of that this weekend. I haven't got a chance to touch these bikes at all, and I'm so frustrated about it. But life is one of those things, man. You can't prepare for everything, and shit just happens. So Friday, I was winding down from work, kind of planning what I was going to do Saturday, and Saturday morning, I had to take my wife's car to the shop, and we dropped it off. No issues, right? Standard procedure. And when we were leaving, as soon as we got back on the road, we're in the G8. I see something just splash. I mean, as soon as I hit the intersection, just splash. Something hits the windshield on the driver's side. I'm like, what the hell is that? And I didn't think nothing else of it. I was like, oh, maybe I hit the windshield wipers on accident, or somebody, some exhaust from somebody's car splashed. Something splashed. I was like, it's not raining, but what is it? Well, I drove a little bit further down the road, and I started seeing smoke coming from under the hood. I was like, "Where's smoke coming from?" I was like, "Anybody cooking? Like, what's going on?" I swear, I was just like, this is all going through my head. And then my nose caught up. I started smelling something, antifreeze. And then my senses caught up. My eyes, I was like, everything. My eyes and my nose caught up, and I was like, oh my god. I looked at the engine temp, and it's just slowly just rising. I was like, what the hell is going on? So I'm still driving. I'm seeing that temp slowly going up, starting to get right to the danger zone. And I found a spot to pull over at a gas station and cut the car off. And right before I cut the car off, it flashed that warning light, engine temp. So long story short, the radiator, the clamp for the upper hose for the hose that mounts to the radiator at the upper clamp, that piece just broke. It just broke, man, and it slung engine antifreeze all over the inside of the car, and I essentially was stranded. Now I could have rigged it possibly and got it back going, and but I ended up having to get the car towed and deal with this whole issue of car not having radiator fluid. Really, I needed a new radiator. This is when I finally just diagnosed what was going on. So I had to get the car towed. So this is pretty much my whole Saturday, dealing with the car and not having the part that I needed to put the radiator in the car. So Saturday night was me taking the radiator out, draining the radiator fluid, taking it out. I think I finished around about 11:30 Saturday night, and at that point, I didn't want to touch any of this. Nothing. I didn't want to see a bike. I didn't want to see a car. And of course, when I got up Sunday morning, I had to finish what I started. Car was jacked up in the front yard. Radiator was everywhere, and I was like, I gotta finish this. So I got up early, got the radiator, put it in, and I just got done. And it's in the afternoon now. So stuff just happens, man. If anything, it just shows that life doesn't always go to plan. No matter what you try to do to plan for everything, shit still is gonna happen. And it just shows that we're still vulnerable, whether it be, we might have our physical aspects in check, our mental and our emotional aspects, but things that we can't control, unless we're physically checking everything, like all the hoses, all this, unless you're checking everything, you just don't know when stuff is gonna go. So I'm glad that it went when I wasn't far away from home. But that was my weekend, is just dealing with unexpected circumstances. So in situations like this, it prepares me to be better and prepares me to, handle more difficult situations. My uncle's pulling up on a Challenger. Why? Why are you doing this? But it just shows that, in times like this, pressure makes diamonds. So I'm prepared for, he's totally throwing my train of thought off right now. I was trying to give you guys a philosophical thing. So apparently I'm about to go ride the bike and figure some stuff out. Oh, wow. There's more bikes pulling up. I guess I'll show you guys this. But till next time, I guess I have to see y'all in the next one, because apparently I'm about to go for a ride. If you're subscribed, thanks for listening to my story. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. So we got this 2018 Indian Chieftain that just showed up. And of course we got Challenger making up all that noise.
Oh yeah, you gotta bring the brand in.
Right. So.
Ooh, somebody Somebody had a mishap. Right here. I hope they was alright. It looked like they hit something. Ground and everything. Forks
But
and
yeah,
everything
folks,
out.
I'll see you in the next one. Peace.